These past couple of weeks, Kyle Roberts has been living in Germany, experiencing a new city, different culture, different traditions, but it hasn't been an easy ride so far. Being away from your family and friends at the age of 16 was never going to be easy, but this was the decision Kyle made to further his footballing career. Now, it hasn't been all dull and gloomy for Kyle. He's enjoying his training with his new Schalke teammates, and he's even become pretty good friends with Weston McKennie. In fact, for these last couple of weeks, Kyle has been living with Weston McKennie, and that's proven to be really useful for him to, adjust to his new life here in Germany. That preseason tournament that was held in England was probably the last time Kyle is going to visit England for the next 6 months or so. And tell you what, he did leave a good lasting impression for the Englishman. The English media were talking a lot about him as he really impressed in that tournament with a couple of beautiful assists. Imagine Kyle getting to make his debut against a team like Bayern Munich at home at the Veltins Arena. It would be one hell of a moment, but we don't really know if Kyle is going to start or not in these big games. We'll see, but I'm hoping we'll soon see Kyle Roberts on the pitch making his debut for Schalke in an official Bundesliga game. So welcome to episode number 2 of the My Player Career Mode series. The story of Kyle Roberts continues, as in today's episode, he might just be able to make his debut for Schalke in the Bundesliga. Last episode, preseason with Schalke went down pretty well as we grabbed a couple of assists with Kyle. His overall went up by 1, and he also got 5-star skill moves somehow in the first episode itself, which is definitely gonna come in handy. In today's episode, the Bundesliga begins as Schalke take on Borussia Mönchengladbach away, and after that they've got Bayern Munich at home. So some big games coming up today. Bayern at the Veltins Arena is gonna be massive. Is Kyle gonna get any sort of game time in these big fixtures? Only time will tell. He's had a good preseason, so you never know, he might just get the start. So if you guys are enjoying the My Play Career Mode series so far, keep the support coming in. Your support on the first episode was unbelievable. I'm so glad that you guys are on board on this journey of Kyle Roberts. So drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get this one underway. So I saw a really interesting comment in the last episode on how we should change the look of Kyle Roberts every time we hit 5 goal contributions. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. Every time we hit a total of 5 goal contributions, we're gonna change up his hairstyle, his facial hair, or just anything and just make him look brand new. That's the plan. So 5 goal contributions, we're going to change up Kyle's look. So far, Schalke have been doing a bit of business, bringing in a few players for good money like Jordan Amavi, Bruno Petkovic, and Karim Onisivo, who we've already assisted in one of the preseason games. So let's see, with a bit of time left in the transfer window, if Schalke are going to make more signings. I was just taking a look at Kyle's competition for the season in that cam role, and we've got Amin Harit, Gregoric, all who play in that same position. So it's going to be interesting to see who becomes the starting cam. One positive is that Harit can play in a deeper role, so if the coach wants, we could see both Harit and Kyle Roberts playing together. As I said in the first episode, we are going to have player objectives in this series. Basically, these are going to be 6 objectives completely decided by you guys, and we're going to try and complete them over the course of this season. And every time we complete an objective, we get to give a +2 boost on any of our stats, or a +1 boost to our weak foot or skill move stat. These are the objectives. The next, Sancho, assist 15 goals this season in all competitions. We had to have an objective based around Jadon Sancho because of the fact that he is kind of Kyle's mentor and helped him with his decision to move to Schalke. So assisting 15 goals, that's going to be difficult. The sniper scored 3 goals from outside the box this season. That's going to be really hard as well. But you know what? Kyle is playing in that cam role. He's going to get shooting opportunities. Schalke hero. This is also a very difficult objective. Score in the Revier Derby this season, which is basically a Schalke Dortmund game. So yep, he's going to have to try and score in that to complete that objective. The next one we've got is the English Messi. With the English media calling him the English Messi, we've got to have an objective around that. Score or assist 5 goals after dribbling past 3 players. I guess the 5-star skill moves that he's got is going to come in real handy for this one. Weak foot objective. Now, with a 1-star weak foot, this is probably going to be difficult as well. Score 3 goals this season with Kyle's right foot. Imagine if we fail to do that, man. 3 goals. That should be done easily. And the final objective is more of a team objective. Champions League dream. Qualify for Champions League football next season, which basically means finishing in the top 4 in the Bundesliga. So these are the objectives. Hopefully we can complete them to get the rewards. It's the night before the Bundesliga begins and Kyle is super nervous. He does not know if he's gonna start or not. He's had a good preseason, but players like Amin Harit are definitely above him in the pecking order. And suddenly a message just popped up on his phone from David Wagner, the coach of Schalke. And it was one that got Kyle super excited and nervous at the same time. The boss is going to start Kyle Roberts in the first Bundesliga game of the season. Kyle Roberts is going to make his Schalke debut from the get-go. The coach is trusting him with a big responsibility, and Kyle has got to repay it. So he's about to make his debut in the Bundesliga already. What a moment this is for Kyle. He's had a fantastic preseason. He knows he's ready for this, but the pressure is on, and if he does not deliver, it might be a while until he gets back in the team. So the pressure is on. It's a high stakes game against Gladbach, and it's going to be a difficult one. This is the lineup the coach has gone for. Schalke versus Gladbach. Let's get Kyle Roberts' professional debut underway. Kyle Roberts' first ever Bundesliga game, and it's a big one. Gladbach is not going to be an easy trip at all for Schalke, but of course starting the season off strong is going to be key. Can Kyle Roberts have an instant impact in the Bundesliga? Time to find out. We could see Kyle get on the ball for the first time in this game as the dribbling is on point. He releases it out wide. Could lead to something here. Good passing from Kyle, but the attack didn't lead to much. But Kyle Roberts looking really lively in this one. That's more like it. Petkovic releases this one for Kyle. Petkovic gets it back. It's a brilliant pass. Now it could be a chance for us to score. Rahman goes for goal. A big save from Jan Sommer, who's a very good keeper in his own right. But Rahman probably had enough time to take it further and then shoot. Missed opportunity. Ooh, it looks like Kyle Roberts is responsible for taking set pieces. That's new. Like to see that as the ball is whipped in. A decent delivery from him. It falls freely for Mascarell. What's he done there? The defender heads it away, but I mean, he could have done much better in that position probably. Here goes Kyle on the attack there. The skill move to beat a couple of players. Releases this one for Petkovic. Leading to something is Rahman. Back to Kyle. Kyle goes for goal, trying to find that near post, but he missed. He beat a couple of defenders there with a scoop turn in the build-up, but the shot a bit lacking. He's got to work on that finishing. Even last episode, we saw a few opportunities fall Kyle's way, but he couldn't, bury them. Here's Kyle Roberts getting pretty deep to pick up the ball, and now he runs at the opposing defense. Here goes Kyle Roberts with a few skill moves there. Uses the step overs to create some space. Can't get past the final man, but he still keeps the ball. Looks for the cutback, but the defender intercepts that. Probably could have done better there. That's the first half done, and it's gone pretty quickly. Now, Kyle has had a good game so far. I suppose he's getting involved, creating chances, but it's still 0-0. Second half, we've got to be better. Here's Kyle getting the ball in a good spot. Passes this one and makes the run forward. Gets it back as well. This is his chance to score. Kyle Roberts on the left foot. Goes for goal, and he gets his goal on his Bundesliga debut. Kyle Roberts, remember the name, as he makes it 1-0 against Borussia Mönchengladbach. The link-up play was brilliant as he found Rahman, who returned the favour, playing the ball through to him. He got it onto his left foot, and the rest is history. A brilliant finish past the keeper, and well, Kyle Roberts has his first ever Bundesliga goal on his debut. Chelsea fans cover their eyes in horror as they may have lost out on yet another prospect, just like how they lost out on Kevin De Bruyne and Mo Salah. The dribbling is on point as he looks to get in behind the defense. Looks for the pass inwards. Not his best passes, but the aggression works well as he still has the ball. He's keeping it well. Looks inside for his teammate Petkovic, who shoots from possibly the worst angle ever. Well, it's still a shot on target, I suppose. Gladbach just need one goal to get back into this game, and this might be the chance. The cutback is in, and the defending was just awful as Borussia Mönchengladbach find themselves back in this one. It's 1-1 and game on. Looks like they do want to try and ruin Kyle's dream debut. Free kick for Borussia Mönchengladbach in a dangerous position. Marcus Alonso on it. We know he's good with free kicks. Goes for goal, and wow. Just wow. There's no way I can, be frustrated at that. Because Marcus Alonso, Borussia Mönchengladbach's new signing, has just done something extraordinary. That was just a wonderful free kick. We know he's good with free kicks, but that good? Unbelievable. We're now 2-1 down after being 1 goal up. That is so frustrating. Here we go. Ball being played in behind to Kyle Roberts as he looks for the cutback. This could be the chance to get the goal, and let's go. We've made it 2-2. Kyle Roberts picking up his first assist of the season. An assist and a goal for Kyle on his Bundesliga debut as he tries to celebrate with his teammates, but I don't know what was happening there. Anyways, Kyle Roberts with a simple cutback after getting in behind. He helps his team get back in the game. It is now 2-2. Is there enough time to potentially get a winner? Let's find out. Interestingly, as we try and chase the game, the coach has pushed Kyle Roberts even further up now, basically as a striker. Is that something we're going to see more often? Here goes Kyle Roberts on the attack now. The dribbling is on point. He releases this one for his teammate Bergstaller. Bergstaller tries the cut back, but Kyle Roberts' movement was a bit dodgy there. Oh, that is just absolutely wonderful from Kyle Roberts as he's still on the attack. Looks to go for goal with that left foot from outside the box, but that was never going in. First game of the Bundesliga season ends in a 2-all draw. Away to Gladbach. You know what? I'll absolutely take that result. Plus, Kyle Roberts was absolutely outstanding in this one. Definitely exceeding all expectations. He scored, he assisted. What more can you ask? This basically should guarantee himself a spot in the team for the Bayern game. Look at that. His overall continues to climb as he's now hit a 75 overall, a 9.1 match rating in this one. And if you look at his detailed match report, he took 3 shots, one of them resulted in a goal, 39 touches, 85 passing percentage. This was a quality game from him. The German media have definitely taken notice of Kyle Roberts' performance on his Bundesliga debut. Loads of tweets flying in about how good he was in that last game. I am sure Kyle Roberts, after that wonderful performance on his Bundesliga debut, feels like he's on the top of the world, but in reality, there is still a long way for him to go. He's still got to keep his head down, work hard in training, and that is exactly what he's doing. Hold on a minute, have a look at this. Kyle Roberts finds himself in FIFA's Team of the Week. He gets himself his first inform card after scoring and assisting in the opening Bundesliga game of the season. Time is approaching for Schalke's first home game of the season at the Veltins Arena, and what an opponent to face. It is Bayern Munich. Schalke versus Bayern. First home game of the season in the Bundesliga, and there are reports coming in that Kyle Roberts is very likely to start in that cam role after his brilliant performance in the opening day. Imagine, guys, he's only made the move to Schalke a few days ago. He's 16 and he might actually end up starting in a big game like this against Bayern in the Bundesliga. This could be huge for him. The English media is going to be watching this game. The German media, pretty much everyone in the world will be alert to what's happening here in this big game. Schalke Bayern is always a big affair. This could be huge for his career already. And yes, indeed, Kyle Roberts does make the cut for the lineup against Bayern Munich as he starts in that cam role behind Petkovic and Bergstaller. Kabak starts in a different role. I would expect him to be in, a defensive role, but interesting to see him play in midfield. Amin Harit has found a new position for himself, playing in that left centre mid role. Good to know that we don't have to compete with him. But apart from that, a strong team, but we know Bayern's team is incredible. We drew our first game. Can we somehow pick up a win here against Bayern? Can Kyle Roberts continue to deliver? Time to find out. The quality that this Bayern team have is utterly ridiculous. A bit weird they're starting Tolisso on the right. Lewandowski, Perisic, Goretzka, Kimmich, Sula at the back, Lucas Hernandez. This team is unbelievable. We are definitely the underdogs for this one, even though it's at home at the Veltins Arena. It's incredible how Kyle Roberts has made an instant impact here at Schalke. He's playing a big game like this already, and it's only been 3 weeks since he's been here in Germany. It's Schalke versus Bayern Munich, Kyle's first home game of the season. This is massive. First 20 minutes of the game, it's been all Bayern Munich. We've barely had the ball. In fact, this is probably going to be Kyle Roberts' first touch of the game. He releases this one for Kenny as he pushes forward. This could be a chance here for Schalke. It's been a difficult game so far, but maybe from this chance we can actually score. Nope, Lucas Hernandez gets this one away. Thomas Muller on the attack now for Bayern. Still Muller. Good dribbling there, goes for goal. That's an easy save for our goalkeeper. Half-time, and this might be one of the worst games of football I've seen so far. Barely any chances for both teams. It's been really slow. Bayern have kept all the possession though, so fair play to them, but they haven't really done anything with it. I mean, if you look at the match stats, I'm sure you'll understand. Like, look at this, 42% possession for us. We've had no shots at all. Second half, we've got to be better. Here goes Kyle Roberts once again on the attack with a lot of space now to work with as he slides this one for Amin Harit. It's a good pass now as he tries to chip this ball back in. That's probably the wrong choice. Should have whipped in a powerful cross instead of chipping it in. It's a corner for Bayern Munich. I'm not a fan of this kind of a situation. Goretzka looks to put this one in straight to Kyle Roberts. Still Kyle does really well to get past Sula. And there he goes. Kyle Roberts on the attack with pace. He could create an opportunity here out of nothing from literally a Bayern Munich corner. As here he goes on the attack with a lot of pace. Still Kyle Roberts, a few step overs. He messed up the attack there. Probably shouldn't have been this cocky. A cutback would have really done much better there in that situation. Oh, once again, he gets the ball in a good spot. Here goes Kyle. But Kimmich, man, he's caused so many problems for Kyle in this game. Although this could be the chance we've been waiting for. Kyle puts this ball back in, but it's straight into the hands of Neuer. The second half, Schalke have been much better. At least we're creating chances. Once again, now Bayern have all the possession, which is getting really frustrating to deal with. Coutinho looks for Lewandowski. Lewandowski in a bit of space. Still Robert Lewandowski can definitely shoot from here. Looks for the pass for Müller. Müller goes for goal. That is a wonderful save for our keeper. Because I thought that was 100% going in. Near post shots from those angles literally always go in. But our keeper has saved us in that situation. The dribbling has been wonderful as he looks to get past his man. Still Kyle. Could have been a foul there. The cutback is lovely. And Petkovic has actually scored. Brilliant build-up play from Schalke. And out of nowhere, we've actually scored. I think this has to be our first shot on target. Kyle Roberts did brilliantly there not to go down. Played the pass into Amin Harit, who played it back to, I think, Petkovic. And that's a lovely finish there from the new Schalke signing as we actually take the lead against Bayern. Incredible scenes. This wasn't supposed to happen because we've barely had any chances. All the possession for Bayern. They've had all the shots in the game as well. Literally our first shot on target and Petkovic puts the ball in the back of the net. We could be taking home a brilliant win over Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga if we can get the job done. A famous win at the Veltins Arena in Kyle Roberts' first home game of this season against Bayern Munich of all teams. This really shouldn't have happened because Bayern were the better side by a mile, but we take home an important win, an important result in the Bundesliga. We've actually beaten Bayern Munich, man. Kyle Roberts had an okayish game, I suppose. He was involved in the build-up play for the goals, so I'm sure he'll enjoy the moment. 6.7 match rating, not of course his best performance, but still, he had one key pass, which was of course the key pass he made, which ended up in the goal. 3 key dribbles as well. We are 7th in the Bundesliga after a couple of games. Seems to be a great position to be in. 4 points, not bad at all. Next episode, we continue to make a push towards the top 4 in the competition. Well, it seems like just before the transfer window gets wrapped up, Schalke have made yet another signing. It seems like they want to have as many strikers as possible, as Schalke have just signed Eran Zahavi for about 16 million. 81 rated, so this might actually prove to be a great signing for the club. I know he's 32, but the experience could count. He's not going to be competing with Kyle. He's going to be playing up top and competing with the other forwards. Definitely an interesting move. Here's a quick look at our player objectives. We've just started making a bit of progress. That 1 assist is going to count towards the next Sancho objective, which is great news. After playing the first 2 Bundesliga games of the season, I think it's fair to give a bit of a rest to Kyle, and well, that's exactly why the coach has decided to, bench him for this one against Hertha Berlin. Unfortunately, the club couldn't win without him. They lost 2-1. But with that, we're wrapping up today's episode of the My Player Career Mode series. Definitely an eventful episode. Next episode, more games in the Bundesliga as we explore what happens with Kyle Roberts' life in Germany. If you guys are enjoying the series, keep the support coming and drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys soon for episode number 3 of the My Player Career Mode.